So I've started to experience a huge problem recently. I've realized that you men have dealt with it your entire life. Communicating with women is fucking impossible. Here's the problem, you can't be honest with them. One thing I've learned from studying men is that you guys are often very honest with one another. At least amongst yourselves, you say what needs to be said rather than what someone wants to hear. And that's because it's also what you would want to hear. But women cannot handle the truth. The truth often sends women into an absolute frenzy because the truth can often be offensive and our first reaction is always emotional. I've experienced this firsthand. My friends ask me for advice all the time, and I've never felt more like a girl than when I'm scared shitless to tell them that they might be the problem. I know it's what they need to hear, but because I know how much it would hurt me to hear that, I hesitate to say it. And I don't think men struggle with this as much. So what's the lesson for men? Be aware of this reality, but do not sacrifice your honesty. Even though women are offended by it, it's still the best thing for them in the grand scheme. A good woman will appreciate honesty, even if not immediately. I know I certainly do.
If you want to piss a black woman off, just tell her the truth. I promise you, she'll get mad. And that might sound crazy. Who would get mad at the truth? How can you argue with the truth? Black women. It is our kryptonite. It is like diarrhea to the mouth. It's like diarrhea to the soul. We have this disdain thing when it comes to the truth. We can't handle the truth. We don't tell the truth. We don't want to hold each other accountable. We don't want to hold ourselves accountable. Anything that involves having to face reality, face what really is, we don't like it. And black women who struggle with that, they will, again, when they don't like the truth, when they can't handle the truth, they will try to tell you the truth is not the truth. The sky is not blue when we know it's blue. You know what I'm saying? You can look up a stat and show the stats and they'll still argue and say, well, maybe it's right there. And that's my problem when women are like, show me the stats. You can show the stats, you can say the stats, and people will still argue with the stat because they don't want to face the reality of this is what it is. Black women, we are at the bottom when it comes to marital rates, single parent homes, obesity rates. Like those things are facts. But some way, somehow, we will still argue with the fact instead of just doing the work to change all of that. But again, the need to be right, the insults, the shaming, all of those things to make us, to try to make yourself feel better, is damaging. And it's keeping us at the bottom.
Women ask for honesty, but
Yes.
when they get it, they don't pay attention to it. So you can't be upset about calling men liars and saying you want honesty when you get it, and either you get upset and you start arguing and fighting because you don't want to hear the truth,
True.
or you just blatantly ignore it and then you try to flip it later. There's no excuse for that.
I agree.
And we go, as men, we go through so much shit as a result of that, and nobody stands up for us when the story gets flipped.
Okay, so now you just went into kind of like a man rant, okay?
It's not a
when
man
I'm
rant.
trying to tell you that the reason I say certain things is that woman goes through different emotions. When you shut a woman down,
How
it
are
has to go through different cycles.
How are
It
you
does.
shutting-
We don't
Hold
just go, oh, okay, he said he doesn't want to have a girlfriend, but yet I'm screwing him, I'm cooking for him, I'm hanging with him, I'm being good with him.
That's your
but I don't
choice.
yes, that's because you're just a good damn woman, babe.
No, that's
some
you-
women
no,
are
no,
just
no, no,
good
no,
women,
no,
and
that's-
then there's an expectation when they
From
we
who?
expect from the person that said they don't want to date. I don't know why we do it.
That's because that's a lack of accountability, and
You
you're
think
not.
so?
Yes, and you're not tuned in with
Ladies,
reality.
can you answer? Maybe I'm wrong.
Listen.
Maybe I'm wrong. Hold on. Ladies, can you chime in on this? Because maybe I am wrong. I could be wrong about this. Can you tell me, seriously, look deep into your womb. And I'm being dead ass serious. Look deep into your womb and tell a man what you expect, or what is your problem when a man tells you that he doesn't want a relationship, and you pursue them for a relationship, and then it doesn't work out because the man is like, yo, I don't want to be with you like that. Why do you get mad then? Why do you put yourself in that position? Why do you put yourself into something emotionally when the person is saying, I'm not trying to get emotional with you? Why do we do this? That's something that we need to look at, black woman.
You still not giving me an answer.
I just gave you the answer. Why do women get so defensive when they're called out on
because
something?
You don't want to be honest. You don't want to deal with the truth. You don't want to change.
We just don't want to deal with it.
Exactly. Why? Why is that an issue?
Because we kind of want to do what we want to do, and we don't see you guys. Men complain about things that are just sometimes just why. Why are you upset about it? You do. And I feel
because
like
there's something wrong.
For me.
And the only way to communicate and fix things is to address it.
I don't like to be told
and deal with it and fix it.
I don't like to be told that I'm wrong. I don't like to be told when I'm wrong.
That's established.
I get agitated when I find out that I'm wrong about something. Okay? I get agitated. And that's why I guess I get defensive, because I just want to do what I want to do. And no, it's not always right, but I just want to do what I want to do. And when you call me out, it makes me defensive, because I don't even understand why you would be calling me out. It's not that serious.
Women do not want to know the truth, bro. Sometimes you just gotta tell her what she wants to hear, bro. Women prefer comforting lies over harsh truths. You know, when she wears that birthday makeup and you tell her that she looks good. Or in some cases, if you guys want to tell the truth, if you're, super real, then just expect the drama, the emotions, the arguments to just come alongside with that. Because as I said before, they do not want the truth. They want the comforting lie.